Landed Late Night with me, your host, Haley Ringo. Tonight we have a Landed OG who is an incredible actor, most recently known for a starring role in 50K, Masters of Sex. You guys, he is killing it. Ladies and gentlemen, Casey Dolkas. Yeah, you should clap for yourself. We'll intro Beyonce. We always just do like a, pan of an audience.
Everything on me.
Do you want a bev?
I feel like we have to on your show, yeah?
100% we have to drink on my show.
Let's do it.
So, you just recently booked a role.
Yes.
Like 2 days ago.
Yesterday.
Yeah. And you're flying out to Dallas next week.
Correct.
So it's all happening super fast.
It all happened super fast, and that's why I was so excited, to be coming on your show, of course, because I was like, this just kind of worked out serendipitously. And so I do you want to know just a little bit of background?
Yeah, I know. Project? I know you're playing George Michael, which like
I know. Yeah, a little bit of background about the project is, so it's on the Reels channel.
Okay.
And the show is kind of biography format where, kind of like a true Hollywood story. Each episode is a different celebrity. Okay. In the past, they've done Prince, Michael Jackson, Robin Williams, Johnny Depp. So this episode is based on the life of George Michael.
Okay.
And so the format of the show is they are kind of interview people from his life are being interviewed. There's narration, and then they're kind of flashback to dramatizations of his life. Okay. So I will play him from ages late teens to early 30s.
I'm really excited to have you on the show because, you're still in the midst of your journey and and you're in the hustle. Like you are very much in the midst of the hustle. And so I think it's going to be really inspiring for people watching to just hear, what that's like and how to stick with it and not quit.
Yeah.
And the reality of literally being an actor in LA and going to audition and not getting callbacks and sometimes getting callbacks and then you booking these roles on a whim like that and then you got to fly to Dallas,
Yeah, you kind of nailed it on the head. It's so crazy and you really, really have to love it. Do you know what I mean? I love the business side of it. I love the entertainment industry. I love the movie business, but I also love the craft and the art of acting and filmmaking. So I've literally dedicated my whole life to it. I grew up as an actor. I begged my parents to drive me to auditions and get me an agent. I don't even know how I knew what any of that was. I had amazing parents who, were for sure let's support this dream any way that we can, and they had no idea how to do it either. And I think I was maybe 8 years old, and I found my older sister's kind of maybe teen magazine, and it had an agent list in there, and I begged my dad to call, and then, I somehow kind of figured out a way to get an agent and send me on commercial auditions, and then I started booking commercials as a kid, and always knew it was really the only thing I ever wanted to do, which is why I only wanted to go to school in Los Angeles to keep pursuing acting. Yeah. So to answer your question, it's like, looking back on it, so many crazy things that we do, driving around this crazy town in traffic with all the crazy drivers as I'm, throwing on a suit 1 minute and then scrubs and then, a police uniform and then I'm trying to think who am I, where am I going right now? And then, talking to yourself on the streets of Hollywood. It's you see, people talking to themselves all the time, all day long, but it's maybe they're just an actor, because I'm running
down. You can get away with anything.
Yeah, and I'm running down Sunset Boulevard, rehearsing a monologue aloud, talking to myself. And it's you really, the joy of that and what you get from that, really is rewarding when something does happen, because it just means that much more. But I think at the end of the day, you really just have to love what you're doing. If you love it and it's in your blood, there is no plan B. I've obviously had to do other things to build myself, a career and a lifestyle, but at the end of the day, it's what I love, and it's I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna do it, and I've kind of taken out the big picture, and whereas if you go on an audition, flipping kind of your mindset, and it's oh my God, I need this job so bad. I'm so nervous. I'm depending on this, and no, I get to go act for someone today, and that's what I love to do. I get to go perform in front of someone. F the audition. I get to go. Perform for someone. And so that kind of helps as well.
And it takes the pressure off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's not life or death. Also you have a side hustle. You're head of events at Noya House. So which is amazing because it gives you flexible hours, but it's a super great job, and you get to meet a lot of people. You're around a lot of people. The networking is great. Like just being a member there, like I know that, and so which is how I met you.
Yeah.
We met at my house. He's like one of my first friends.
I know.
Actually, you literally were my first.
And
friend.
look at us now.
And look at us now. Here we are. And so, you know, that I feel like can alleviate a lot of the stress, some of the stress at least, because you're not like, wow, I won't eat tonight if I don't book this gig.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
Which is nice.
Totally. I mean, I of course thought about when graduating college. I mean, I fortunately, you know, blessing and a curse, I was surrounded by friends who are in business and real estate and medical and finance, and it's like, for them it was take this class, do this internship, get this job, and work your way up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for us, for entertainers, for, you know, artists, it's like there is no set path. You know what I mean? You kind of have to create your own path, and everyone has a different route, and there is no one right way to do it.
And you are taking me to the Oscars this year, right? That's what I heard.
If we'll be on the red carpet.
Exactly. We're gonna be in the movies. Yeah. I'm gonna be interviewing you for your role, your starring role that you got best
George
actor.
Michael.
For George Michael.
Best
but
guest star on a cable network show.
Exactly.
Yeah, playing a real person.
Yes.
I actually, in order to get this George Michael role, I emailed the director directly, which is kind of like,
I mean,
taboo.
perfect.
Like, yeah, it's kind of like a no-no. And didn't hear. I said I was super passionate about the role. You know, you had sent in my audition. Here's some extra headshots and a link, you know, to my reel and everything. Didn't hear back. Followed up, which is also freaky, right? And
no, to me that's bold. Like that's what you should be doing.
Like, whatever. And so, and he responds, and he, you know, said, "You're at the top of our choices. You know, we'll know more on Monday." Mm-hmm. Flash forward to yesterday when I found out I got the part. The casting director was like, "I'm so glad you emailed the director because we had either, you know, passed over my tape or maybe they had to go back to it or whatever it was." Right. And when we got your email, we did, and then we're like, and then that's why we decided to cast you. So I was like, you know, doing stuff like that is such a good thing to do because obviously something happens. So.
It works. It freaking works.
So yes, so going to be, you know, doing the extra thing, going above and beyond, you know, being bold really is definitely something I want to work on and focus more on. And then I'm currently, sorry, you go.
No, well, I was going to say, like, being, what you did, like, being fearless, doing what is taboo, and taking so my friend Alex wrote this book called The Third Door, and the whole premise is, like, you know, everyone in the world thinks that there's, like, two ways to do things. So the analogy that he uses is, you go to a club, and there's a main entrance, and then there's, like, a VIP entrance. The main entrance is what the common people use, like you and I, common folk. And then the VIP is the VIP. And people think that that's their two options. But there's always another way to get in the club. You could go around the alley, sneak in the back door, sneak through a window, pay somebody off. Like, there's a way to make it happen. Yeah. And so he's met all these people. He interviewed Lady Gaga, Larry King, like, literally Larry King, because he, at a, like, Ralph's, literally yelled at him, was like, "Man, I love you," and, like, went to his car, freaked the hell out of this guy. Yeah. But then eventually he ended up being, like, mentored by him. Yeah. Because he just kept pushing. Mm-hmm. And the thing is like, you're saying this is taboo and stuff, but look, it got you the role. Exactly. So you got to think of, like, creative ways to make things happen. There's always a way. Like Steven Spielberg, you know, he faked that he was a part of a movie set, hopped off of the movie lot tour bus, and was like, "I'm supposed to be here," and then just kept coming back and doing the same thing. Yeah. And now he's fucking Steven Spielberg. You know what I mean? So it's like, you're doing the right thing.
Well, thank you. Yeah, you know, as an acting coach who had said, you know, it's being courteously aggressive, which is kind of a good way to put it because, you know, you're doing this, and this, but hopefully not when you're bugging the shit out of them. You know, you're doing it in a way that's effective.
You're not scaring people, like, fully. Maybe sometimes.
Yeah, I could do that too. I mean, I'm a little bit of a creeper.
I'm also just kind of scary. Are you ready for the game? Yes. My hair just got on my face. So I was so excited.
Let's do it.
Let's freaking do it. Okay. It's called Think Fast.
Oh, God.
So, I know. I only think slow. I don't know how to think fast.
I know.
So, we each have 7 questions.
Okay.
I have 7 to ask you. I'm going to give you a card, and you'll have 7 to ask me.
Okay.
And there are questions where you have to give 3 answers to.
As quick as I can.
It's in 5 seconds.
3 words.
You have to give 3 answers in 5 seconds.
It doesn't have to be 1 word.
He's stressed.
Yeah.
3 types of underwear.
I don't wear underwear, boxer briefs, and Calvin Klein.
Yes! Good.
I mean,
those were more brands,
and then
but
one was
I
not.
liked it.
When I hear underwear and I don't wear underwear.
The best thing was that you don't wear it. You never
that was
wear
the first
underwear?
thing that came to my head.
Do you never wear underwear?
I don't.
Oh my god. Alright, this is perfect. This is why I love playing this game.
Yeah. That's the first thing that came to my head.
This is
It
why.
was like, oh god, I don't know any underwear.
You're just like, it's just a waste of time.
You know, it's more about the economy and it's
totally.
green.
God,
and,
totally.
No,
Help.
I think just sometimes my pants are too tight.
Yeah, his pants are too tight, you know.
3 things you do on the weekend.
Sleep, eat cereal, watch Netflix. 3 reasons to get married.
You're in love,
That's true.
building a family, making memories.
I'll give it to you.
Thank you.
Drink! I'm like, please drink. Making memories, building a family, you're in love. I like
Sweet.
that.
That's
That
nice.
is sweet.
3 words that sound dirty but aren't.
Moist. Soft porn. Say hello. That was hard.
That's hard.
That was hard.
But moist is a good one. I think that one.
Moist,
yeah.
and then what did I say? Soft porn. 3 animals under 5 pounds.
A baby kitten, a baby puppy, and a turtle. Mammal? Yeah.
Perfect. I got excited and I choked.
Yeah.
That's a drink, sir.
Cool.
So I'm going to need you to drink some more. Thank you.
3 things that make you reply to a DM.
Humor, humor, and humor.
Listen to that, fellas. She likes some humor to slide into those DMs, so.
My guy DMs are typically either, I swear to you, it's like married men with children from like another country, and it's super uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So I just block them.
So you decline.
Or decline.
Yeah.
Or it's guys being like, oh my god, you're so hot. And I'm like, you're definitely not getting an answer, because that's just like.
You're like, tell a joke.
Tell a joke. Be funny. You know, be creative. Maybe like, I don't know, think of something a little bit more
Funny.
funny.
You want humor.
Yeah, humor.
All right.
3 things you dip in ketchup.
Oh, fries, cheeseburger, and potato chips.
Woo! You know what? Potato chips are good in ketchup.
Yeah. 3 favorite artists.
Oh, Kanye, Drake, Nicki
Ooh,
Minaj.
I like that.
Those aren't actually my 3 favorite, but I did name them in time. Which both of us we didn't drink
good.
in the last one, so we have to drink now. Thank you. 3 mating calls.
Ooh!
Perfect.
Act out 3 popular dances. Are those popular?
I was sitting. I was like, how am I supposed to stand and like make this happen at the same time?
And if they were popular, they are now.
I mean, I like normally if I had, more time, I would just like, get up on here and just like twerk it out. But
there you go.
But I just did it. But
That's
I was
popular
under
too.
pressure, and I was under 5 seconds, and that wasn't really a good twerk, but it's fine.
But you did. Okay.
I did it.
And now they're popular.
I'm learning.
Whew, all right.
I think I just pulled a muscle in my leg. Honestly, it's fine.
Give the girl a drink.
Give the girl a drink. 3 reasons that you're late.
I was doing my hair, traffic, and I was in and out line.
Man.
Woo!
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 Woo! Yeah, what are the mating calls? You did like the same. You were like, and you're like.
3 things you can't resist.
Oh, dark hair, light eyes, and dance moves.
And be funny in the dance.
I'm hot just thinking about it. Do you know what I mean?
So now we got to find our guy.
Dark hair, light eyes, and is a really good dancer.
But you met him because he DM'd you something funny.
And he's really, really funny. Probably not DM. I don't want to meet him through. You know what? I always say this, and this is like a weird thing. I'm like, I want to have like this crazy story, and I say this jokingly that like I think it'd be great if I met my husband. I saw this on Eat, Pray, Love. He like almost hit her with a car.
Yeah.
She was on a bike, and I was like, that'd be so funny. If that's how I met my husband, he almost hit me with a car. I almost died, but I didn't, obviously. Yeah. And he was like, oh my God, we're at the hospital, and I have like some scratches on my face. And he's like, wow, you're so beautiful, and I love you. And I'm like, I think I love you too. And that's how we meet.
Yeah, that's very rom-com.
It's very rom-com. Yeah. Very my personality. Yeah, I'm very theatrical.
Yeah.
So bring
relatable.
The drama. Relatable.
That's great. Woo! Landed.
Late at night. Perfect. This was a freaking blast.
Good.
We'll have to do another one after the Oscars air.
Yep.
Maybe we can just do it like as we're walking. We're like walking and talking on the road.
I'll come back in character as George Michael.
And I'll come back in character as Lady Gaga. Every week we have a new episode coming out for Landed Late Night, 8 p.m. Tuesday nights. Make sure to
follow, like, subscribe to the channel.
Perfect. Landed Late Night.
Woo!
Woo! Dun dun dun.